Yo, what's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode of the Confidence in the Klutch podcast with Confidence in the Klutch Network, episode 93. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Go ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes is important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at K and the K. Coming up, talking about blame pie for the Lakers. Now that Magic has outed everything. All NBA teams, all rookie teams, all defense teams. Western Conference Finals Game 4. Eastern Conference Finals Game 5. Right? I didn't miss one. Y'all know what it is. Like always, bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. The confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? I'm a little late. I'm a day late, man. Back in school, trying to do things, man. Trying to do it the right way, man. End of the year, early schools, all that joint, y'all. So, graduation for the 8th graders today in the building is a beautiful thing, man. So, yeah, it's just been busy, but I'm here. I'm a little late, though. I'm a little late. The game on already, but I got to get it out there to y'all. Let's go, y'all. Let's get this blame pie going with this Lakers joint, y'all. Now that Magic outs, you know what I mean, the flawed Lakers hierarchy of power. Okay, we know Magic. He was talking about it on First Take with Stephen A. Maximile, and he was talking about, you know, if we break it down, the whole D'Angelo Russell thing. Do we move him for the Swaggy P stuff? Probably not, because who was better? D'Angelo. The Zubac deal. Zubac had promise. He a young cat, like Magic was on there talking about if he only averaged 5 points. I get it, but do we move that? He was trying to get a shooter, but Mike Muscala, last time that I checked, I don't remember Mike Muscala being a great shooter like that. Definitely, he dropped the ball on the Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez balling for the Bucks, especially for the amount of money they could have re-signed him for. You keep him, that's the type of player LeBron needs. LeBron ain't never played with a center like that can stretch the flow like that and hit the tray ball and ain't in his way. Oh, my God. And then Julius Randle, I get it, but just figure it out. Figure it out. You might have to move Randle, but at least you could have got something for him. Randle walked. You trade Randle then. Y'all wasn't going to make the playoffs probably when they did it. So we going director of basketball operations. That's where Magic probably dropped the ball at with those couple things. Now, if you go blame pie, out of 100%, y'all know what a pie chart look like. We're giving Magic 25%. Because realistically, he couldn't do the job. Why? He said he was only there for a little bit. I ain't going to give up all the other things I do. You can't do that in an important job as the director of basketball operations. Decisions get made. If you ain't there, they got to call you on the phone, hit you on the email, you on a flight somewhere. We're trying to figure something out. I don't know if that was idea for what the Lakers needed. So I give Magic 25%. Rob Pelinka, he gets the other 25%, another 25%. He did not take over when Magic couldn't do it and just hate it. All he had to do was say, Magic, you know, if you gone, I'm going to make these decisions. I can't get to you. Here's our things. They should have had contingency plans in place. They could have got along, should have got along. But, you know, when somebody wants your job, they're going to hate on you. You know what I mean? Now Pelinka got the job, but what are you going to do with it? Now that nobody like you, Magic at least was the buffer. Remember, when it came to the New Orleans joint, they wasn't even taking dog calls. They wasn't taking no calls from the Lakers unless Magic called. All right? So we know that. So, and then I'm giving 50% to Jeannie. Jeannie gets 50%. Why? Either you coaching it or you allowing it to happen. If you the owner, you cut the checks. Hey, get this shit together. Hey, yo, I need this. I need that. I need this. I need that. I need this, that. We're not doing this. Yeah. You kind of got to stop listening to everybody else that can influence you to go back and say what can happen. If Magic want to fire Luke Walton, this is what I need to do. I'm in control. Right? If I can't fire Luke Walton, if I can't fire Rob, then I can't work for you. I can't work for you, Jeannie. So then he steps down. The day after he steps down, y'all fire Rob. Y'all fire Luke Walton. Like it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Magic probably just didn't need to be there, and now everything looks crazy. LeBron got to figure it out. Step in. They didn't want to hire LeBron coach. Give him Tyronn Lue. Give him the 5 years and what he asked for. and the money. Stop telling me you got to have Jason Kidd on the thing. Like, y'all saying y'all don't want it to be Cleveland. They said, what were they saying? We don't want this to be Cleveland, Cleveland, West. Well, you trying to set them up like it was going to be like that. I don't know. You got LeBron. Let's try to keep it together. Right. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Just try to do the right thing for LeBron while we got him. Right. All right. Let's see. All NBA first team. Now, we talked about end of the regular season. I had my All NBA first team, right? And my All NBA first team for Confidence in the Clutch was, I think I went with Lillard, Harden, PG, Giannis, and Embiid. Then I went Curry, Westbrook, Kawhi, KD, Jokic. Then I went Kyrie, Kemba, LeBron, Aldridge, and Towns, right? That ain't what happened. So, first of all, Giannis and Harden were unanimous, right? So we got them two. Curry, Paul George, and Nurkic, right? All right. Giannis next summer, because he made first team All-NBA, can receive the largest contract in NBA history due to making that first team All-NBA for 5 years, $247 million. Bucks, we on the clock. You know what I'm saying? We're on the clock. We got to provide him with something. We got to make sure we keep this team intact. If we can get somebody cold to go with him, we got a max slot open up too. Could I see Jimmy Butler coming here? Absolutely. Especially if we lose Chris Middleton, though. I can see Jimmy Butler coming to the Bucks. Might be what we need. That'll be some grit right there. But we'll see. Second team. Dame, Kyrie, KD, Kawhi, and B. Oof. That second team is legit. Third team. LeBron, Westbrook, Kemba, Blake, and Rudy Gobert. Now, for LeBron, the first time since 2007 that he wasn't first team All-NBA. His 15 selections in a row consecutively is tied for first all time with Kobe, Tim Duncan, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So shout out to LeBron for still making that, even though it is what it is now. No Clay. So people were like, no Clay. Clay is one of the top 3 shooting guards in the league. But see, the All-NBA joint ain't the top 15 players. It's the top 3 point guards, the top 3 shooting guards, the top 3 small forwards, top 3 power forwards, top 3 centers. Even though it's more of a position in this game, and NBA needs to fix that. We need to get a top 15. Top 15, Clay is the top 15 player in the league. So what that did, open up no Clay and no my man from Washington, Bradley Beal, right? But you did get Lillard and Kemba, who are eligible for a Supermax. Dame Lillard gonna sign that joint? Does Dame deserve a 4-year, $191 million Supermax in Portland? Oof. Is that gonna tie up too much money? Can they get somebody else? If it ain't gonna tie up too much money and other contracts coming off, he got to get it. I mean, they're gonna probably have to trade CJ though, if he gonna take that max. Does Kemba deserve a 5-year, $221 million contract from the Charlotte Hornets? Ugh. That's going to tie up a lot of money. They signed a lot of bad contracts a couple of years ago. It ain't what you deserve, what you have the ability to negotiate. So if he going to negotiate and that's what they want, I say go get it. Right? All right. All rookie team. First team. DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley, Luka Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Trae Young. That's the first time since the 84-85 season, the first 5 picks were first team all rookie. All right? It's bananas right there. So second team, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Colin Sexton, Landry Shamet, Mitchell Robinson, and Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter player. So yo, this song was called "All My Life We stacking paper, nigga. We kind of get it. That's what I had. I had stuff in the deck, y'all. Like, yo, on my life, fam. Let's get it. That's the rookie team. It ain't so much about the rookies. They got time. We ain't just focusing all the energy on there. All defensive though. First team, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, Bledsoe, PG and Smart. Second team, Drew Holiday, Klay Thompson, Embiid, Draymond, and Kawhi. Now, which team would you take? I'm taking the second team. Like that, all the NBA team. The first team, Harden, Curry, Giannis, PG and Nurkic versus Dame, Kyrie, KD, Kawhi, and B versus LeBron, Westbrook, Kemba, Blake, Gobert. LeBron them got the weaker team. LeBron them got the weaker team right there. But I don't know. I'm taking that first team. For this all defensive team though, I'm definitely taking the second team. I'm taking Drew Holiday, Klay, Embiid, Draymond, and Kawhi absolutely over Rudy Gobert, Giannis, Bledsoe, PG, and Smart. Yeah, absolutely. I'm taking them. You know why? Because all of them can shoot the tray for sure. So, moving on. Shout out to Juwan Howard for becoming Michigan's head coach. Signed a 5-year contract. Former Fab Five member, was a 19-year NBA vet. 2-time NBA champion with the Miami Heat. 6-year assistant coach at Miami. Salute. People don't understand what the Fab Five did in 91 with the bald heads, with the baggy shorts, with the black socks, with the Hirachis, with the Barclays, with the everything, man. They set the culture, man. Your shorts had to be baggy. That's when I had my shorts weren't baggy. They started to get baggy after that, though. You know what I mean? The Fab Five, man, they set trends, man, forever entrenched. I know Jalen was talking about, hopefully this will be the thing that can separate the beef between him and Chris Webber or whatever issue they have. So I hope them brothers can work that out too, man. Get that over with. Shout out, Juwan. Warriors come out to Warriors win game 4, 119-117 to win the Western Conference Finals. 4-0, the sweep. Curry had 37, 13, and 11 triple-double. Draymond had 18, 14, and 11 a triple-double. Klay had 17 and 6. Myers Leonard led the Blazers with 30 and 12. Lillard had 28 and 12 assists. CJ had 26 and 7 assists. Look, takeaways. No Iggy. It was 8 ties, 15 lead changes. Remember, no Iggy, no Durant, no Boogie. Blazers led at half for the third time in a row, 69 and 65. Myers Leonard had 25 and 4 at half. Dame had 12 and 7 assists at half. CJ had 13 and 5 assists at half. Steph, though, had 25 at half, 5 for 7 from Atlanta, 3 and 3 rebounds. Klay had 12 at half. The Warriors trailed by as much as 17 in the third quarter. The Warriors outscored the Blazers 32-22 in the fourth quarter in overtime, though. Steph had his 5th straight 30-plus point game, most in his career. MVP Steph of that series, of that game. Warriors shot 47% for the game. Balling, right? Rebounds, Golden State had 56, 15 offensive. Curry and Draymond and Looney had double digits into rebounds, okay? Portland had 38 rebounds, 6 offensive. Myers Leonard had double digits. Got to get after that rock, yo. Turnovers, Golden State had 15, Portland had 12. Fast break points, Portland won 15 and 11. Points in the paint, Golden State had 60-42. Free throw line, Golden State shot 80%. Wow. They didn't get to the line at all, the Blazers. 7-10. How to do it. Listen, Steph set so many records in that game. At 36.5 point per game average in the sweep, most in NBA history in the series. 26 3-points made in the series, NBA record. 36.5 point per game, career highest point per game average in the series again. Most points in the triple-double in a closeout game. With Draymond, was the first duo to have a triple-double in a playoff game. Come on now. Steph, Klay, and Draymond are in great shape. Y'all seen the little thing on the Twitter where dude run around, run outside, run around the bleachers and all this stuff. Man, them boys is in shape. Them boys are in hella shape. So if anybody think basketball is just shooting and dribbling in the gym, it's joining cross country in the fall time. It's being in shape, man. Warriors, 5th straight finals. Will KD be back for the finals, though? It all depends. They said there was a strained calf muscle. Then they said it was more serious than they expect. Most people believe it's that Achilles. That's what most people believe. So they got to take a look at it. We all got to understand and figure out what that is, though. We don't know. So he should be back. Him and Boogie, but it all depends. Like Shannon said on Uninterrupted the other day, they're not better. They're just different without KD. They're not better without KD. No team is better without Kevin Durant, the best player in the game right now. Why? Everybody got recency bias, and LeBron ain't in the playoffs. So we saying KD the best in the game right now. Damn, they could say Steph the best in the game right now. You know what I mean? Because ever since these games, these what, 5, 6 games, these 6 games, since 5.5 since KD been gone, Steph is like the best player in the league. Regardless of all the hype with this KD stuff going on. Golden State helped his career, and he helped theirs as well. They got them titles. Remember, they went after him when LeBron and them won. They said, we need you, bro. They went to the Hamptons to holler at him. The Warriors have reached 5 straight finals. The second team ever to do it. First team, the Celtics are the 60s when I think they went 8 times in a row. So listen, the Warriors split the season series with the Bucks 1-1. And they lost both games to the Raptors. Final start May 30th, which is next Thursday. So got to be ready for that. Got to be ready for that. Finals next Thursday. So moving to Game 5. Game 5. Bucks Raptors series. No, Game 4. I'm sorry. Game 4. Game 4. I'm watching Game 5 right now while I'm recording this because I'm late. Let me see. Let me get us something to take us home. We find some J.I. Take us home too. Am I doing this one? No, I want to do the other one. There we go. All right. This we're going home to. All right. Toronto wins Game 4, 120-102 to even the series 2-2. Lowry led the Raptors with 25 points, 6-11 from the field, 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Kawhi had 19, 4 steals, 2 blocks. Marc Gasol, 17 points, 3 of 6 from three-point land. 5 rebounds, 7 assists. The Bucks were led by Middleton, who led all scorers with 30. Giannis had 25, 10, and 5 with 3 blocks. Look, the Raptors led by as much as 25 in the game. First half, Toronto had that 3-2 defense out there again. They always going to put somebody on the point and help when Giannis drive to the lane. Toronto led 65-55 at half with a 33-24 second quarter. The bench for Toronto, 28-8 at half. Their bench was outscored in the series by the Bucks 128-38 before that point. Lowry had 18 and 4 assists at half. Ibaka had 12 and 9 rebounds. Kawhi only had 5 points at half. They held him down with the bench. The Raptors attacked the basket in the first half. Lowry put pressure on the Bucks, right? That's what happened. Giannis had 14, 7, and 4 at half. Middleton had 16, 3 or 4 for the land of 3 at half. Raptors bench was the difference in the game, outscoring the Bucks 48-23. That's why they lost that game. Raptors bench ain't been balling like that. Not at all. Raptors bench ain't been balling like that. So, listen. Toronto's making Giannis think, right, when he got the rock. Giannis had 11 first quarter points, 14 the rest of the game in Game 4. Watching the game as he drives, they collapsed on him. He was caught in the air multiple times, forcing him to make bad passes. They always say don't jump in the air to pass, right? And he was making them bad passes, man. And the Bucks just didn't shoot it well from 3 as well. Kawhi's defense on Giannis is special as well. Giannis can't really do nothing with Kawhi. Giannis got to get that pull-up J. Giannis got to get that 1-2 dribbles to the left, 2 dribbles to the right, 2 dribbles toward the basket, step back. He need all that. He needs all that. He got to get that J. That way they can't play him like that. Giannis is special, but Kawhi, the way he playing, makes him look like the better player, and he's hurt. So Giannis had minus 19 for that game, which is largest on the team. MVP of the game, of course, Kyle Lowry. Bucks 37-80 from the field for 46%. Raptors 41-87 from the field, 47%. Bucks 11-35 from trey ball range, 31%. Raptors 14-41 for 34%. Rebounds, Bucks 47 offensive. Raptors 44-10 offensive. Bucks with the assists had 30 assists. Middleton had 7. Raptors set 32. Gasol had 7. Turnovers, Bucks 12. Giannis and Mirotic had 4. Raptors. Powell had 3. They had 12 as well, right? Free throw line, Bucks 17-26, 65%, leaving all them at the line. The Raptors 24, 27, 89%. Bench points, like I said, bench points used to be 43-23 averaged. The Raptors did their thing with the bench points, 48-23. They damn near flipped the numbers this time, right? The Bucks had 3 players in double digits, while the Raptors had 6 players in double digits. So for tonight's game, series could be 3-1 Raptors if they win game 1, which they should have, right? The Raptors did what they were supposed to do. They held home court. So did the Bucks. The Raptors were one of the best teams in the league all season long. So it's not a surprise it's 2-2. Kawhi's health looks suspect, for real. He looks like he's hurt until he get that rock. Then he go hard, right? Like he's supposed to. But this is the time you play for. So all them injury talk, all that I'm hurt, that goes out the window. Toronto's bench has confidence now. They believe in themselves like they did up in Toronto in the T-Dot in the 6, whatever you want to call it. I believe it's just a one-off thing, though. That was just one they had to win. They got up. Drake had the crowd ripping and roaring and all that stuff. And about Drake, he doing what he doing as super fan. Is he overstepping the boundary? Of course. But, I mean, that's they let him do all the cornball stuff. It ain't about Milwaukee. Just, you know what I'm saying? That's just his what he doing? He's an actor. You know what I'm saying? He's an actor and he's acting at the game. So, I mean, you got to love it, though. If he was on Milwaukee time to do it, we wouldn't have no problem with it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So the matchup that would decide the series is this matchup right here, the Bledsoe versus Lowry. Bledsoe is averaging 28 minutes a game, 8 points a game, 24% from the field, 11% from trey ball land, 69% from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. That's not good enough. Lowry, 36 minutes. 36 minutes, yo. A game. He's averaging 20 points a game now. Where am I at, yo? Come on. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. All right. So, shooting 52% from the field, 48% from the line of 3, 82% from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Kyle Lowry's outplaying Eric Bledsoe. That's why I don't understand how Eric Bledsoe first team all defense over Clay, but if they doing point guards and shooting guard, that's how they do. I don't know. I guess they're doing it by position instead of by the player. So, but regardless, Bledsoe got to step it up. That $70 million extension he just signed in the fall was due to him, even though it doesn't look like it is done to him now. We kind of got a discount for him. If we had Lowry, as inconsistent as he is for this series, we would have swept him, though, the way Lowry plays this series. Bledsoe has to play or sit, though. We got other guards that can come in. We can switch the lineup. He has to either play good or sit. The Bucks cannot lose home court. If we do, we're not winning. We're losing in game 6, right? Coach Bud and his staff have to find a way to free up Giannis, especially when Kawhi's guarding him. Pick and roll, screens, post up, mid post, high post, short corner, whatever we're going to do. Something else more than powering through the lane and spinning and trying to finish or pass in the air. That ain't going to work. Got to get more creative in what we running for Giannis, y'all. In order for them to win the series, they have to win game 6 in Toronto, period. I don't want to come back here playing Toronto in game 7. That's too much pressure. Kawhi is a finals MVP. That's too much pressure on the Bucks. So, Bucks win game 5, y'all. That's it. Yo, love the support. See, I'm still rocking and rolling. Sorry this one a little late. Y'all know what it is. I got to do what I got to do. I'm trying to make it happen for y'all, man. So whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Go ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.